Hi, all curious minds. Last time I was showcasing a bit of my personal website, but I've never talked about why I made it in the first time. So, okay, just checking the recording is on. I'm working in the IT, but my last contract ended, so I was square one on the job market once again. Every week I receive many messages on LinkedIn about whether I'm interested in a job opportunity or not. Sorry. But most of the time they are not real opportunities that I'm interested in, and the hiring process looks something like this. First, a recruiter or someone at the project must find me somehow. They may want to look at my portfolio, and this is quite interesting as a backend developer on closed source projects or security professional, because you are not allowed some of the code to publish or showcase. But that's not another topic. Then they may try to contact me and get a copy of my CV, and if my work or my CV impress them somehow, they may try to find a suitable place when we can talk to get to know each other better. And after that, I may or may not need to solve some IT related test. The sixth step is to talk somebody at the team or someone at the company. And after this, on the seventh step, probably we're going to talk about the legal stuff, how we can work together. The first couple of times it was exciting, but now it feels like some kind of waste of effort. You know, if I try to apply to a position or they took my resume, it may land in a HR process in an automation, and I don't have any benefit, and they may not try to find the opportunity to talk with me. So I try to improve this process on my side. I'm not an expert in this field, but it's called personal marketing or branding, if you may not familiar with the term. So let's get to my first issue. I don't like writing CVs. You know, every company and recruiter has their own preferences. Someone like the CV in Microsoft Word format. Someone would like to receive it in a PDF. Someone even accepts just a simple text, simple TXT file. Someone like it short ones. Someone like to see the details. Someone like to see the candidate face. Someone don't. Someone would like to receive a CV that's specific to that job position, and others may accept other experience as well on the resume. So let's have a look at my current resume, and it's available on my website. So I should make it up to date. But it's huge already, so I had to remove a couple of things from it, and I should create alternative versions from it to specific job functions that I'm working and make it up to date with my LinkedIn profile. Oh boy, to be honest, I don't want to reduce my resume. I would really like to expand it more, even more. But here's the catch. If I'm still limited to 2 or 5 pages on my resume, then this is going to be very short. So, couple of questions probably they ask. So, what tools or languages I used in the past? I have a bunch of programming languages listed already, technologies, but to be honest, I could fill my whole resume with it. So, what I'm interested in? Well, I'm a geek. Is it IT? Tell me about it. Okay, so this is why I thought I should start a blog where I could write about them, and a YouTube channel where I can talk about almost anything that I think is interesting. So my future plan is to find the time and energy to create more content about what I find exciting and put it on my blog or make a video about it. But I will probably want to have links to these blog posts and videos on my resume, on my CV. And this way, we may get to know each other with the company, with the project, even more before we even met. So, okay, I talk about my content plans, but what about automating my CV? Yeah, as you can see, it's available on my website, but it's even better. If you click here, you can print it, and I would like to show you how. So, I click on it. It will opens the default printing feature of your browser. I'm using a Chromium-based web browser, and it's look quite nice in it. But I had received some feedbacks already. Some of were like, can we remove this header from it? And yeah, on this printing view, we have an option to select the more settings, and here is the option for headers and footers. And now you can see this header is disappeared. The other feedback I received is okay, it's black and white. So it's black and in this format. And they would like to have it in a white manner. Yeah, so you can click here to remove this background color. Okay. So now you can click on the save, and you can save it somewhere. Yeah, I will replace this version. And after you saved it, you have a local PDF version from my CV. Okay. So, what about the links to my content? Well, my site uses Markdown and Hugo, so let's open Visual Studio here. see that sorry, this one. Let's, for example, yeah. So I can use markdown links like this, and Hugo generates tags to my content, and I can filter my content by these tags. And in this version, I created a link for this GitHub tags. If I try to open it in the browser and visit my site locally, if you were not familiar with this kind of workflow, you can watch my previous video where I talk about how I use this local development environment to update my content. So, okay. Now, here is my CV as well, and as you can see, it has a link. My GitHub is changed to a link, and if I click on it, it will filter my blog posts about this topic. So, in my CV, probably the links are important. Okay, now what's about security? As you can see, I have my email address here available on my CV, but I don't really like to share any personal information online. But I found an interesting solution on Stack Overflow where I made this email clickable, and it's available on my local in the PDF version as well. And if you click on it, you can send me an email via it. I will have the links in my blog post, yeah, and also in the video description. So, okay, now I can click on here to print. I have this look and feel, but can I make? Can I change how it should look like? Yes, you can change it. I found the solution about. I'm not a front end. I'm not good in the front end, but we have W3 Schools. I found an interesting topic about the media query, and this way we can specify with CSS how it will be shown in the printing view. Okay. Important note: if when you try to print it and this click background graphics is on, then it will not work. So it basically copies the CSS and how it appears from my website. Okay. To be honest, I have many more plans for my website and for helping the open source community, but I think this video is already too long for one shot, and I'm not a great speaker in English, so. But if you heard any useful information, consider hitting a like or subscribe to this channel. And if you are interested more about this topic, Gerald Auger the founder of Simple Cyber, has an interesting book called Cybersecurity Career Master Plans, and it has a great section talking about how you can improve your social media, your writing skill, your LinkedIn profile. So you may want to check it out. It has many great tips if you are interested in cybersecurity, but in a career plan as well. I will leave links to his channel in the description below, and also for the book. And I can also recommend you Jaoude, the founder of Hub, who helps the open source community members to stand out on the market. Also, you can see the links in the description. So, I think this was quite a long video for me in the evening. So I was Zoltán Toma, and this is my channel about my shiny objects. And see you next time. Bye.